Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today going to continue with the Lunar crab from stage 150. Unfortunately I kind of accidentally attacked 144 and then it cost me 2 attacks, so only 37 attacks left, but yeah, I think it should be fine. I have the same statues, still have sabotage. Let's see how far I can go in the Mega Crab. Let's add one more of medics, or maybe instead of one mech. Clear those mines. Energy drink for a bullet, and then just a few shocks. Hello, Broad Yaga. Hey, this one has a bunch of boom cannons. I'm gonna add one more of riflemen. I think still one medic. I already said please don't ask or talk about things like that in the chat, or I have to time out you. Like these rocket launchers can attack bullet, and yeah, the riflemen are gonna distract all of the boom cannons, hopefully. Hi Maximix. With some barrages to remove all the mines and maybe just barrages. That is a bit unfortunate. How did Bullet walk all the way to the right side? I think I dropped him at least somewhat on the left side. But yeah, that can happen sometimes. And I somehow have to keep these boom cannons shocked, and yeah, I guess hope the rocket launchers are distracted and the boom cannons don't take out my mech. You know, I should be fine, but it cost a lot of GBE. And there's a lot of mines still in this the path, so not gonna be easy. Just try to clear this doom cannon, and maybe then try to regroup. Something like that. And also only about 1 minute 40 seconds left. probably need to try to flare the shield generators. But now, can go for one shock and maybe one shock here. Yeah, flare was a bit early. I think I might just get it, but that was super close. Not sure why Bullet wandered off to the right side there. I'm gonna have to look in the replay. I don't think it is really the hardest crab. I mean, right now the first place is at stage 353. And he must have at least some attacks left. And I think like the second and third, fourth place, they probably just didn't use the proto troops. And they're finished about after 300 stages. So I think with proto troops, this will easily be 400 stages. Yeah, what happened here in the beginning? I think it was just a bit unlucky that the bombardiers took out the boom cannons and then Bullet wandered to the right. I wonder what's the best attack against a stage like this. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. There is a shock blaster. But if I just clear like the beginning and then go with the mech bombardier up to the shields, I think it should be fine. I could also try something different. I mean, I think there's basically like 46 of both heavy chopper and vitamin, so, and also 30 melon bombardier, so I think the proto troops alone could save like 90 attacks. I guess that could make a huge difference. Yeah, after 250, a lot of 3 hitters. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Like, I kind of want to try to use Zukas. I'm guessing mech bombardier should be fine. Maybe use taunt and one board of rifles. I think I'll go with that. And I'm going to wait before I draw Bullet. That's why I'm using the one board of rifleman. One barrage here. Get the 3 GB. Medics and I should have dropped one bombardier to take out these shield poster. Okay, go up to the top. Hope the medics are not gonna mess up the attack, and here it looks like they're walking fine. Following the troops. I think gonna flare the lower of the 4 boom cannons. Proto, and then some shocks. And maybe one taunt. So now there should only be this one rocket launcher in the boom cannon that I have to shock. And just use a few taunts. Now flare on the core. Maybe one critter here to distract, and then I can go for one more taunt, and the core is getting taken out. I mean, the health is still low at stage 150. Hey Ryan J. That was Mr. Davi. I think the Laser Ranger, Scorcher and Mech Attack works really well when you have about 50 to 100% troop health boost from the crab. But with 0% troop health, the Laser Ranger just get taken out too fast by the rocket launchers or laser beams. And my bullet has basically 110,000 HP. Yeah, I could use Scorchers on this one. Maybe with 2 boats of heavies. And then I guess with the shock knuckles. I mean, I wouldn't say that most players are at 875 medals at level 54, but it's definitely possible. Like, even more is possible. Just depends, I guess, how active you are and if you're able to defeat the opponent player bases. Like, the only reason I'm using shock knuckles is to try and activate it once, and then hope that it's gonna shock the doom cannon and the boom cannons, so I can get like a little bit of GB. Another one. It didn't really work that well. A Lambolt. 1, 2 shocks. A Ray Azteca. I guess now, with the matchmaking change, you get easier opponents. I guess you can, again, climb more, and then at some point you will reach the same, like, barrier. Just use rocket choppers. I have, I guess, I have to still beat this stage, but I have 37 attacks left right now. Like the first one I lost at stage, I don't remember which one it was, but yesterday on the stream, and then I lost 2 attacks against 144. I still think I could have finished in 2 attacks. But yeah, the first attack was when I tried to do the Dr. T stages. I accidentally attacked with the Laser Ranger, so I don't think that was the best first attack I could have done. Evening only me. Don't think I can, yeah, I can't spend the resources. Thinking to just use Laser Rangers. I think if I use Bullet, it would take a lot of energy drinks to keep him alive with like 10 or 15 rocket launchers. I kind of wonder if these shield healths do add up, but I don't think they. I think it's just always 1000. Predators to take out a few mines. Then not helping that I lost a lot of Laser Rangers at the top, so there's only the Max and 1 Scorcher. And now that I cleared the front of the base, there's nothing really left. A rocket chopper could be an option. Only this cluster here, and then also I guess the sniper towers. I don't even think I have to take out the shields. I mean, the health is still low on this base. I could do that, Mert. Maybe. I mean, at this point, I think the war factory starts to get also difficult. Like, I think it has a similar percent of building health and building damage like the Dr. T stages now. Flare back now. And maybe go up here. Go like here. Little late. Lost like 2 or 3 rocket choppers to that. I can even chuck that again. One shock also for the sniper towers. Just need to take out the rocket launcher and then take out these shields. Third place in Germany. Yeah, a bit higher now. I don't really know which one is you. There's... like, I don't know what player name you have. Like, why should I play that? Okay. 145 stages. Doesn't even look like there's a big gap in the leaderboard. Yeah, but I don't really want to play a different game. Like, I like boombeach the most, so... like, why should I play something different? I mean, the only thing I really get is the instant training. Play the Mega Crab and like like I guess the boom pass, but except that I don't get anything. Unfortunately, I can't show the replay. I mean, it's long gone from the log. Like, I didn't even beat it. I attacked a bit carelessly, so... Well, I don't know how much. Like, I guess over... like the 5 years or 6 years of playing the Mega Crab. Because the trophies have number 5 on them, so I've played the crab at least 6 times. Like each individual crab. I guess you could calculate from that how much it would be. I have no idea. A bullet is gonna tank the boom cannons. Just a bit annoying that those bombardiers are getting in range of this shock blaster. I just have to keep the Simo shocked. With what troop combination do you mean? Like when usually I think the troops stay behind. But of course when there's shock launchers, the shock bullet, and the other troops can walk quite easily in front of bullet. Like I think mainly when there's some space. Or when you reflare. That can easily happen when you have faster troops in the back and slower troops in the front. They can overtake bullet or the scorchers or whatever troop is in front. I guess just try to not flare or reflare a lot. I get you like the Lords of Mobile game or whatever it was. I mean, this channel is about Boombeach and I guess the stream as well, so like to keep it like this. Hey Amit, hey Driver Vlad. Not sure if 450 is possible. 400 I guess for sure. Yeah, I mean, not that happy. I think I should have had at least 38 or 39. But I mean, it's fine. Also, this stage is a bit annoying, but I think if I'm gonna use 1 or 2 boats of bombardiers for those shields and then scorchers on the other shields, it should work. There are some shock launchers though. think the health is not high enough. So I think the Scorcher should be fine. Yeah, I mean, it definitely can happen. Especially when the health is a bit lower than on the higher stages, or I don't know if you mean just the crab or in general. But I think usually it's not too bad. Just have to watch out for shock launchers, shock blaster, or shock mines, and at the other defenses they can't slow down the troops really, so I just need to try to avoid the shock launcher, shock blaster. And now shock those defenses, and I think just gonna flare the core instantly. Like what just happens on the crab, at least to me, when I use laser rangers is often, and when there's some rocket launchers, the laser rangers, they don't really overtake, but they walk in the splash radius of the rocket launcher, and yeah, then they get taken out. And that's also why the laser ranger are not the best troop against the mega crab, especially once the health is high and the damage. Yeah, one critter, max, bombardiers, and the rifle. Dropping the rifle last to make sure the Simmos will target the rifles first, if they target some troops. You don't really have to clear any mines, just are here. Still have a few boats of her, few riflemen left, so I think I don't have to mark the Simmos. Yeah, I just lost a lot of the troops though to the flamethrowers, that's not good. Only 5 bombardiers left. Might still be possible. Possible it is full health right now. Let's see if I can get only one artillery here. It's gonna get me more GBE. I think it would be good to take out at least 1 or 2 boom cannons. Mostly all the defenses target bullet now. And I can do, I think, 2 more taunts. Last taunt, I think it should be enough. But definitely way closer than it needed to be. Yeah, it's, I guess you mean the reflare. Once I was in the corner, like that definitely helps too. Because if I wouldn't flare there, the bombardiers, they kind of spread a lot. Like Zukas, they mostly compact, but like bombardiers, they spread a lot. But it helps a lot to just get them again in the same position and then flare and hope that bullet mostly walks out of the smoke first. Like even this stage or these stage layouts are quite tough. Like usually they're really easy, but on this crab they are not. Thing is, if I use bullet to distract the laser beams, I can't really use bombardiers behind. Because the laser beams are gonna, like if bullet stays under this shield generator, like this laser beam will take out some troops. But then also this one has a different angle, so I can't really show it right now, but like the whole area here in this middle, basically to the, almost to the right of this ramp is, yeah, where the laser ranger, the laser beams are gonna hit the bombardiers. I need to think about how I take out this shield generator. Another option would be to try and use rocket choppers. I think that won't work. Yes, I'm max level. This stage is really not easy. It helps to look at the troops. I could think of something. Shark launcher will be an issue though. I'm gonna do a small test. I think the tanks have a bunch of health, right? Change the engraving. That's like nothing. I think they would not even out-heal a rocket launcher. Shouldn't they do more damage? Like 15% of the damage. They do like 10,000 per shot, so they should heal like, 1,500, so maybe 500 per second. I don't think that will work. Let's go back to sabotage. Question is also which troops should I even use at the top. I could try Zukas, but that would take 3 shocks. And Scorchers would only take 1 shock, but I think Scorchers would be better. I don't think I will need a lot of Scorchers anyway, so I can use even 4 Bombardiers. Thanks, Marcelo. Okay, just gonna draw bullets. Low. Okay, there we go. Super annoying when there's a mine and you can't really tap on that spot to drop a hero or just a troop in general. Yeah, I think it should work. Yeah, I can drop the Scorchers now. One barrage for those mines. Go to the top. Not even that bad. That laser beam is gonna be an issue. I think if it just takes out a few bombardiers, it should not be an issue. Just need to clear up to this boom cannon, then I can go underneath this shield generator, or maybe this or this flamethrower, and then just let the troops clear. No, I lost the 3 attacks so far. Really annoying that I have to waste a bunch of shocks. Should have dropped bullet more careful. And make sure he is distracting those defenses like the boom cannons. Might not even really have to reflare. I can just throw 2 shocks. Or at least like on this back shield. To get some mechs in front of the bombardiers. Now I have 2 minutes left. I can shock the laser beam at least once. I think he's gonna be in range about now. bit of an issue. The Shark Blast is also taking bullet. Go for one energy drink, and I think I should take out the shield health in time. No, I lost one attack yesterday on the stream. I don't remember which stage it was though. I think like 120 or 30 something. And then I lost 2 attacks on stage 144. Like I think with proto troops 144 would be a solo. But I should have finished it in 2 attacks, and the other attack that I lost was also unnecessary. So I should be at 39 attacks, but it's not that bad. It's a bigger issue that I'm only on stage 163 right now. And for 13 stages, I took 50 minutes. Yeah, I'm thinking to use the proto troops. But I'm not gonna be able to probably do all the stages on the stream. Gonna have to try and rush through some stages at some point. First bullet there. Hate it when I can't see the health of bullet. Because I always feel like bullet is gonna get taken out in the next second. Just chuck the rocket launchers so that there's no chance they're gonna attack my bombardiers. I kind of want to add one boat of grenadiers to clear the mines. But I don't think they're even gonna clear the mines. Just attack too slow. Yeah, I could use rocket choppers. Actually, I think that will work better. Only have to use 2 sharks, and that is enough to shock all the rocket launchers. It just looks like there's a lot of them. Yeah, this one is easy. Like, I think of all the stages that are possible, I think this stage is the hardest to make it really difficult. Like, there would need to be a lot of building health and building damage. And then like a lot of rocket launcher laser beams. Like in this area. Or simmos. Okay, I think this one will take 2 attacks. I mean, like, are other players using 4 troop health? I guess this one's using 4 troop health. I mean, I guess I could change to 4 troop health also. And 3 is better. I think 3 and 4 troop health both work generally. Like he is using 3 as well. Unless he's in the statue somewhere. But yeah, I can definitely think about using some proto troops. Which one could I use? Like Melon Bombardier or Vitamin, obviously. But also think about a critter cannon. Thing is, I think I would need to use 1 Melon Bombardier, 1 Vitamin, and then like a critter cannon or heavy chopper to have a chance. And then I don't know if it will be possible. I think I will just use a proto troop that I'm never gonna use all of. So like 1 stone rifle. Yeah, we'll go from the left side, that's for sure. I just would want to use a troop to deal a bit easier with the doom cannons and the boom cannon. Could also use like a critter engineer or a turret engineer. Only issues I don't have them maxed out. But seriously, I don't think there will be 30 stages where we'll use the clone rifle, so I'm just gonna use 1 board of clone rifles. Try and throw some critters to clear at least a few mines. Bit unlucky. Would have shot, I think, the Doom Cannon a little bit earlier. Maybe then I would not have lost those bombardiers. There's the Doom Cannon. Thanks, in Michigan. Thank you. Like I didn't even clear that many. Like I just cleared like the left side. Even with the clone rifle. I think with the regular rifles it would have been even worse. I think it even helped to make sure it is gonna be at least 2 attacks. Might be able to get another energy drink. Now I can clear some mines, but yeah, maybe one more artillery. Like I don't know if 3 or 4 troop health is better. I think it's always hard to say if one of the two is better, 3 troop health or 4 troop health. I think both works well. I'm pretty sure I damaged. Like I don't know if the shield health is gonna stay like this. I think it should, so let's see. 3.5 million. Let's change to armor. Yeah, 3.5 million still. So I'm gonna use armor for this attack. Just make sure the rocket launchers deal a little bit less damage. Definitely gonna have to re-flare somewhere at some point. See if they're gonna take out this boom cannon. No, they don't. I just want bullet a little bit better positioned. Hey, Shavi. Yeah, definitely. Like, it just removes a bunch of the stages, so makes it a lot easier to finish the crab in time, but obviously it's still a lot of stages with the proto troops. Actually, now that I think about it, this crab looks really more difficult than the last one. Because of there are no boost after stage 100. But it's still a lot of stages. Okay, what should I do here? I guess I can try to drop one mech so that it's gonna shock both of the cannons. Okay, with the life leech. Do they tank 4 rocket launchers with life leech? Or with the leech? I mean, I still have armor. I'm gonna change to leech. The rocket launchers do a lot of damage. Yeah, I mean, the issue is, I think, not how much they heal per second. I think it's more the 4 rocket launchers, if they all shoot at the same time. When the rocket launcher, when the rocket chopper don't fire, I think they would take them out. But I think I would use at least 1 mech. Probably 2 mechs. I mean, I'm probably gonna tag it a bit different than what you were saying. Bullet 1 mech, 1 mech here. Rocket chopper there. The only issue could be the time. Lost one rocket chopper. And 2 rocket choppers. Two sharks. They're like this shield. That way I should need 1 energy drink. And I mean, bullet will also heal a lot more once I activate the energy drink. Like from the leech. Because he attacks super fast. Almost messed that up. I might still not get it. Because that hot pot is always going. Take my troops. A bit unlucky. Could have just took out this boom cannon. And then it would have worked. Or I could have tried the mech bombardier attack. I think that would have worked as well. 8 million shield. Like, I don't know if anyone also thinks the same, but I feel like they should like change the grenadiers a bit. Like, at least make them attack faster, even if they do the same damage. Like the same damage per second. But at least they would be able to clear the mines. Because they just attack super slow. And like most of the mines don't get cleared from them. Like, they managed to clear the mines, but then there's also just a few bombardiers that are taking out the buildings, so I think they're just not really reliable enough to clear the mines consistently. And also the mines, I don't know why, but the mines are not upgrading on the Mega Crab. Like, I think only the shock mines are. And all the other mines are like capped at, I think, 21 or 22. So they are not doing a lot of damage. I mean, the thing is now, there's not always the cryo bomb. Like, before you could clear most of the mines with just the cryo bombs, and now, especially on crabs where there's shield pulsar or other defenses, there's no cryo bombs, so there just end up to be a lot of mines. But yeah, level 21. Boom mines are also level 21. And I think there's no shock mine here. But the shock mines are at level 9. Mines go up to 28 and the boom mines go to 24, so like, I think the mines are like at HQ 21 and then the boom mines would be HQ 25 level. Okay, there's this shock launcher, but except that, I think Scorchers should work. would have to use them with Kovan. I mean, that would be 90,000 health on the shock launcher, basically. Crazy that the cannon has more health than a shock launcher at this point. Like a shock launcher used to have like about 50% more health, I think, than most of the defenses. I don't think it's possible to barrage the shock launcher. It would take, I think, 3 barrages and 3 artilleries, or 2 barrages and 5 artilleries. I think that would be too much GB. At least when you attack with Scorchers. Now just have to take out the last 2 boom cannons, another shock maybe here. Or that one. Actually, while I'm there, I can also take out this shock launcher. I mean, why not? Maybe go for a different path. Take out the right side shields first and then go to the left. Why not? Now go here, 1 shock, drop Kavan. Others are going to take care of the remaining shields. I mean, didn't even need Kavan. I think like this stage, Kavan with Scorcher and Mech could work as well. Maybe gonna add 1 laser ranger. And I'm gonna wait before I drop Kavan. Drop him about now. Just want that the flotsam cannons are gone before Kavan arrives there. So I think they might take out Kavan if he takes the damage from all the exploding flotsam cannons. Okay, this one is also not easy. But I think this stage should be really nice for Rocket Dropper. And I guess with Leech. Mega Scorcher would not work. There's one shock launcher for those shields, and this one covers those shields, so a Mega Scorcher would not work. And also there's shock mines. This time I can use Rodero, and yeah, I think the max should be fine. I think even one mech is enough. But then maybe I will change it to a Scorcher. Man, I forgot to activate Leech. I think it shouldn't make a huge difference, hopefully. At least the medkits heal a lot of health. If I lose some, I can heal, I think, 3000 health with one medkit. I can even let the critters clear the remaining shields. And go here. And activate one ability from Kovan, just to try and get some distraction for the sniper towers. Get a regroup. And one shot. Yeah, missed the cannon somehow. But I'm not gonna throw another shock. Take Scorchers again. Thanks, Maximix. And even with the wrong engraving. Okay, Scorchers or Rocket Chopper? I think Rocket Choppers. This time I would have to make sure I change to Leech though. Also, if anyone is interested, so far I gained about 150 powder in the first 170 stages. But then I think I also got some powder from the sculptor. I then also used powder to boost. I think again one Scorcher and then Rudero. Let the Scorcher get in front a bit. Now drop the Rocket Choppers in Rudero. I might even try to clear the cannon and boom cannon. The Scorcher still have a decent amount of health left. I should get at least the boom cannon. That will make it easier. Even get the one rocket launcher. Now one shock for the cannon. For durability. They're back. The wingman should finish the shields. And yeah, two rocket launchers are not able to do enough damage to the rocket choppers with Leech. And even the wingmen are healing. Okay, this one is also not going to be easy. A lot of cannons. There's this rocket launcher. And there's a shock launcher. Without the microwavers, I think it would be possible. Like this, it's gonna be really tough. I think first thing I should do is change back to sabotage engraving. Yeah, one heavy chopper could be an option. Shouldn't the laser ranger damage the shields if you have a good angle? I mean, they're not right behind the core, so it would, even if they do damage the shields, it would still take a lot of time to actually take them out. Like, I think if you have a lot of GBE, you could solo it somewhat easily, but I don't. I'm not really thinking I will use Laser Ranger. Thinking more to use some different attack. Just don't know how high the health is. I would not use Sabotage. Like, I could see rocket choppers work. At least if they outrange the boom cannons. Maybe I'm gonna try Laser Ranger with armor. At least there might be a small chance to get a solo. I think 1 extra laser ranger and then shockeneers. Like, did you clear the boom surprises in the front, or like this or these rocket launchers, or did you ignore them? So rearrange the boats a little bit. Want them like this. Yeah, so you didn't clear them. I guess I will clear this rocket launcher anyway, once they take out the Simo. And maybe really one rocket launcher can get tanked by the medics. Okay, let's try that. Just have to take out this Simo. Go here. Oh, Sparky wants enough critters to distract, I think. Late with that flare. I shock the shock launcher. One barrage for the boom mines. Medkit maybe. Yeah, I think I could have upgraded the shockeneers like 1 or 2 more levels. That could have helped maybe. I think especially with the medkit, the rocket launcher are not the biggest issue. Get scared to throw there a barrage to clear the mines. I think the barrage would still be there once my laser ranger get there. I mean, I have 2 minutes left. Shouldn't that be more than enough time? I could be wrong, but I feel like that should be more than enough time. Even try to, I think, get the shields. Hurry. Go here, 1 critter and 1 shark. There on this shield. Spawn critters from Sparky. And go back. Yeah, just the Shockanier was enough. I mean, I even was upgrading them. At least I should have finished that level. I mean, they don't do more damage, but the beam length can help. Okay, change quickly back to sabotage. I think add one Scorcher and one Medic for the space. I mean, but I think Shockaniers are just strong with like this attack, or maybe instead of one mech or two mechs for this one, but like with Mech Bombardier, I think Shockanier are not really useful. Like the Scorcher is just so that maybe the rocket launchers and the machine guns don't just focus bullets or the max. Just to spread the damage a little bit. Especially like now, there's only two mechs. Bullet is with those boom cannons. With other Scorchers, the mechs would not really get distracted. Just the basic Scorcher mech laser ranger. Drop Govan. There's still a long way to even get in the leaderboard. But I seriously think I'm attacking way too slow. Like about 2 hours to finish like 30 stages. It would take like 4 hours to reach, to go from like 200 to 300, and then like maybe not 4 hours, 8 hours. Like even like 10 hours from now. 8 to 10 hours to reach stage 300. Change the hero.
This is the future. Human error.
Like the mega crabs, I think the only case where the changing the hero works. Like if you do it on the map, I think the hero never changes, or never just doesn't get changed. Okay, this one. Again, rocket choppers. One critter to distract those boom cannons. Okay, it didn't really work, I think. Or it did. I didn't lose a rocket chopper. Not sure if rocket chopper is the play here. I think I can ignore the sniper tower. That would take a lot of chunks. Yeah, for some reason always forget it when I attack with rocket chopper on this base. I don't know why. Use maybe one bot of rifleman. Maybe one heavy. Barrage up here. medkit. They're doing a lot of damage. They have 2 more shocks at least. 1, 2. And Rogero is really strong now. Gonna distract all the boom cannons and even the doom cannon. I might even be able to leave the troops like this. Just have to get the rocket launcher. And I think the boom cannon and the boom cannon are not able to do enough damage. Maybe use a few of the wingmen. Maybe even Rodero is gonna take out the boom cannon. Nope. Rocket chopper were faster. Again, rocket choppers. Like only rocket choppers now. I could also use, I think, Scorchers. But I'm gonna stay with the rocket choppers for now. I didn't really look if this rocket launcher would be in range. I think it shouldn't. Okay, rocket launchers are getting taken out. And I lost the rear rocket chopper. But yeah, still enough damage. And there we go. Mech Bombardier. I'm going to only drop 4 bombardiers right now. I'm gonna try and save the last bombardier to make sure he's gonna go towards these 4 shields. I think the mechs are probably gonna get targeted by the boom cannon. That's why I threw there 1 smoke. Should the medics maybe go to the other bombardier? What are they doing? Healing the mechs and the full health bombardiers. Finally they move over. What against this one? Laser beams are probably gonna do a lot of damage. I drop one mech in the middle landing. I mean, that should work. I just don't know if the game will crash. I think it shouldn't, hopefully. I mean, I think I dropped the troops quite often in the middle. And I think only like once in the last year or so it happened. I guess I can take save option and just whatever, let's just drop one mech and one bombardier in the middle. If it crashes, it crashes. Well, there's an issue though. Dropped him way more on the right. I have to throw there like smokes on these bombardiers. I go back. I think at this point there should be no way it crashes. I think usually it only does in the first like 30 seconds if it crashes. I think I should be safe from that. Like, I mean, I don't know how often, like of what percentage of the times others attack from the middle, it crashes. But I think for me it rarely crashes. Like it always was like that. Like I don't know why it's like this, no idea. The thing is, I had the crashes also when I dropped the troops on the left or the right ramp. I don't really know if it's just the middle or something different that's causing them. Like this would be a possible use of a Mega Scorcher, but that Shock Blaster, I feel like that would be in range. Hello, Psycho Boss. Yeah, I can show the Sculptor for sure. And I had about 10,000 powder in the beginning of the Mega Crab. Now I gained about 100. Kind of want to say 170. I mean, I boosted the statues. Now, I think even yesterday once. But then I also got some powder from those statues, from the sculptors. So yeah, but I think about 170 powder makes sense. Like I had a lot of crashes on the tribal crab, but I don't think there was a different crab where I had a lot of crashes. I think one of the, not the gumboat crab, I think one crab before that maybe. Yeah, one time. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know what I should do if I use a Mega Scorcher to take out the shield. Or should I continue the attack from there is the question. And if I use Scorchers, I could clear like up to the middle. Then go to the left side shields, get those. Go back to the front. If I lose troops, I can bring them back with Kovan. Then get the right side shields with the Scorchers and then go about here. Take out the shock launcher, maybe a few boom cannons and then finish the core. I don't know if a Mega Scorcher would really help a lot in this attack. I mean, just to see the damage, this boom cannon does 5,000 per second. The shield has about 300,000. That would be, if I'm gonna say that this damage per second is accurate, that would be about, yeah, it would take about 60 seconds. Even a bit more. And in 60 seconds it would do. And I can upgrade them. And they would do 5,000 per second. So basically the damage that I'm doing and the damage that the Mega Scorcher gets would be the same. No, I don't speak Turkish, so no. And I mean, there are rocket launchers also that would attack a Mega Scorcher. I think if I flare like this shield, it might be able to stay outside of those ranges. I think they don't attack this shield generator. I don't think I can really try. I mean, is there a base? Yeah, the thing is, I don't want to attack. I don't want to lose a Mega Scorcher. Can I try in a friendly challenge? Not really. I live in Germany. Thing is, I would also need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smokes. I mean, if the Mega Scorcher attacks this shield and doesn't finish this one, in the worst case I could regroup the Mega Scorcher, reflare him, and then take out this shield. Because I think the left side would be better to take out the shield. Or I guess just attack with Scorchers. I mean, like, I think it's kind of cool that there's a lot of new things, like the engraver, like all the new things that they added, like engraver, the defensive engraving, and things like that. Like they give, or the proto troops, they give some variety to the attacks, basically, or technically. But the issue is that I would say that like at least the troops that they added, like the Laser Ranger, they are way too strong for the max, that they can shock the buildings for free. Like if you look at the Make Crab attacks now, compared to 5 years or 6 years ago, well, there's a huge difference in like what type of attacks are used. I'm not sure, maybe stage 200. And I think in general, at least for the Mega Crab and for operations, the offense just gets too strong always. And the defense stays the same. I mean, the Mega Crab from the first monthly Mega Crab to now, the only thing that changed are the levels. But except those levels, it's the same thing. Like there's no bunker or a critter launcher. I mean, the bunker was there, I think, a few crabs ago. But only for one crab. Let's try like this. I have sabotage. I think the plan is to just clear this front area. Go to the left side shields. Maybe one shock and then clear them. Then drop Kavan, or go to the right side shields, drop Kavan and clear the boom cannon and also these cannons, and then get the shields, get up here, clear those defenses, maybe even the shock launcher, and then hopefully get the core. That's the plan right now. Let's see if that will work. And Kovan is just to bring back any troops that I'm losing. It doesn't really matter if I lose a few Scorchers right now, if it's not too many. Like 2 or 3 Scorchers are fine to lose. Now regroup here. Go in that corner. Shock the shock launcher when it fires once again. So now hopefully. There's the shield. Get the Scorchers closer to the shield. Away from the defenses. Now flare away. One smoke maybe. I lost. Okay, no troops. Drop one later. Those quarters get taken out now. The one is gonna take a lot of damage. Just need to get the cannons. I think one more second wind. So Kovan is gone. I'm gonna have GB for like 2 shocks. 1 shock for the boom cannons and then 1 shock for the shock launcher. 1 barrage quickly, get more GB. Shock the shock launcher. And then I'm gonna have another shock for the shock launcher, and I think with that it should be enough to finish the stage. Could have even shocked, I think, the boom cannons. Because now the mechs are gonna shock the shock launcher. For the core, 1 critter distracted tiny bit. And there we go. I proto mech, or what do you mean? I mean, I don't know how I like a proto troop for the mech, but I mean, like I think what they should add is the vampire Zuka. I mean, this one looks really easy. Just need to find the right attack. Only issue is the shock blaster. Can't really flare on a defense if I go behind the shields. Only on like the shield pulsar. I think it would be better to just clear the defenses. And from there I can even outrange the shock blaster. Let's wait before I throw barrages to get more GB. Just have to keep the boom cannons shocked. I don't know, I'm not too excited for the warship nowadays. Mech bombardier probably. Raw bullet later, so he's gonna go to the boom cannon. Perfect, bullet goes where I want him. I can even maybe clear the shock launcher. Regroup. Yeah, easy finish from now. I mean, let's just drop the troops in the middle again. Why not? Just the easiest way to attack this base. At least with this layout. Oh, the medics got dropped on the other side, okay. Would be perfect if at least one bombardier would attack the rocket launcher. It looks like that's working now. Critter here. Get the hound pod activated. And I have no max left. No troops that can shock the defenses to keep it alive. That was annoying. Maybe rocket choppers. I'm not sure if the mech bombardier is really the best option here. Laser beams and a lot of doom cannons, also shock blaster. If I go with the rocket choppers, I think it would be possible. And there would be 4 rocket launchers attacking them. More or less if I'm just taking out a few buildings and then regroup behind the core. And I would have to use a leech. One board of riflemen. Bullets. Change to leech. Let's not forget that. Maybe I can also change it here for now. Like the only time leech is really good is with rocket choppers. I'm not sure why. But yeah, all other troops, they feel like nothing. Okay, one rocket chopper lost. Just to be safe, bonus smoke. I don't think I'm gonna try to even keep Bullet alive. I'm just gonna let him get taken out. Hopefully the rocket launcher don't do enough damage to take out my rocket choppers. Shock blaster is in range. Regroup here. Definitely cost a lot of rocket choppers. I only have 9 rocket choppers left. It was too early. One shock. Yeah, that's too many rocket launchers. Dokaibi. Well, today definitely not. I mean, I still have 34 attacks left right now. I mean, there's a lot of challenging bases, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if this base would have been... I mean, maybe you should have used the heavy chopper. Yeah, I think I just lost too many rocket choppers. Maybe you should have tried to keep Bullet alive. Like, even from now, it's difficult. I have to somehow do a rush. You have to still change the engraving. Just figure out how I'm gonna try to finish. But I think Zukas and 1 shock for the rocket launch. I only need 1 shock. Sabotage will not help because the core is already damaged. So I can use either armor or power surge. I think I will go with armor because then I can maybe even just use a medkit. And I don't have to end up to do something with the rocket launcher, so even a medkit works. I don't think adrenaline would help a lot. I'm gonna go for a 1 shock here. Might look stupid, but it saves a lot of smokes. That makes it a bit easier to maneuver around here. Like sometimes a shock can also be used as a way to save smokes. And no matter what I'm gonna do, the most shocks I will need is 1. One medkit. Okay, that one is Scorcher. Change back to Sabotage. I mean, with armor it's kind of safe, I guess. You can still lose a lot of Zukas, but it should be fine. Most of the times. I mean, I could use Kavan, but I don't think he's gonna help a lot. I don't see how I lose a Scorcher on this attack. I'm gonna go with the rocket choppers. Again, go back to Leech. I'm gonna change that engraving icon every attack now. Another rocket chopper. Bullet. I mean, I don't even need the rifleman, but I guess it can help distract a bit easier. Completely forgot this. I'm surprised. That can happen in the 3 times mode. Luckily, this stage shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, like that is the issue. You can't really react fast enough when something like this happens. In 3 times mode, so I tried to slow down and shock then. And this base looks nasty. Bunch of rocket launchers. I'm gonna stay with a leech and the rocket choppers, but I'm gonna add 1 boat of bombardiers and 2 mechs. Okay. Drop bullet, drop the mech, 2 rocket choppers, 3 rocket chopper, bombardier. Yeah, I'm gonna lose 1 rocket chopper, but that's fine. And drop the mech now. Take away a little bit of the damage at least. Shock launcher is really strong. By the way, Bombardier is also very strong with life leech, or with leech. They also heal back to full health. Yeah. Cannon is not in range, which is nice. We're gonna have to throw smoke. Let's just get the shield. Maybe get the doom cannon as well. I think it's in range, but doesn't hurt to take it out. More smoke. Shock the boom cannon. There, the boom cannon. Or the core. Would have been easier if I would have kept more attention to the rocket choppers. I guess it would have been easy as well with Mech Bombardier. Okay. Like, I don't know, I don't think the bases I had 2 attacks were really difficult bases so far. Or this one might be the first, but that could be a really 2-hitter. I guess except the 144. Or I'm gonna use proto troops. Would be like this vitamin and 1 heavy chopper. So rocket choppers are not going to be possible. I don't see how Laser Ranger can achieve something on this base. So only bombardiers. Bombardiers are the only option. I would have to draw bullet on the right side to deal with the boom cannon. Or I could use a clone rifle. Maybe in combination with the critter cannon. 2 max. 1 medic. The critter cannon would be like the laser beams are just gonna just destroy the bombardiers then. No clone rifle, just the critter cannon. Also the shock blaster is gonna be an issue. At least when I'm shaking all the shields. Like 1 heavy chopper and a melon bombardier and a vitamin would be the easy way, I guess, to solo this base. Like if I could use a critter cannon, maybe that would already be enough. But my critter cannons are not maxed. And I can't max them, they're very expensive. Stunners. Why didn't I thought about them? 1 stunner. 1 clone rifle. Stunner would be amazing if it can shock the shock blaster. One stunner. 1 clone rifle. Or bombardiers. Hey, that one guy. Yeah, but I think the last levels of the critter cannon get a lot of extra critters, if I'm not wrong. I mean, level 26 gives one, and then I'm not sure if the max critter per burst is like 12 or 13. Yeah, I think I'll go with the stunner. I mean, I have 46 stunners that I can use. Okay, 11. Yeah, so it's the whole way every 2 levels. Because I think in the beginning, the first, like, I don't know how many levels it's, there's no extra critter. Yeah, but I think, I mean, is it worth to upgrade the stunner? They're level 26. So like the max level is like 15-second shock or 12-second, I don't know. At max it gives 1 extra second of shocks. I think I should be fine. Yeah, 11.5. Okay, gain 1 second. I mean, I have 16 extra stunner. And I have the vitamins and the heavy choppers already maxed out. So I think it makes sense to upgrade the stunner. Just because I have more stunners to use than like Dragoneers or critter cannons. And I can max them, yes. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, they're, I think, the cheapest proto troop. Together with a few others. Yeah, that would be nice if it would show that. Also for the turret and critter engineer, if it would show how fast they attack, because it also doesn't show that. And then I guess it would be nice to see the shield health of the protector. And I think even how fast she's attacking or shielding the troops. Oh, I didn't have sabotage here. Thanks for reminding. Completely forgot about that. Okay, let's try. I'm gonna throw an artillery onto this machine gun, I think so. Or should I not? I don't know. Let's not. Okay, drop bullet, then the stunner, and then the max. Don't tell me that bullet is gonna go all the way to the right side. Okay. Was worried there for a second. Only thing now is I need to look at the mines. How I clear them. Okay, that should be enough critters, hopefully. Maybe one artillery there on some boom mines. Rocket launchers might attack. Looks like they're attacking the mech. One medkit. Bullet should go in front. Hopefully the stunners can shock the shock blaster. That would be amazing. That hurt. 3 bombardiers lost. Because the shock was a millisecond late. Get the shield and go down here. Let's throw a barrage. I want to stay close to the wall. And even forgot the microwaver. I should have cleared the microwaver and then went to the core. I think the attack was good except the last half a minute. I think it definitely was possible. I mean, I only would have needed one shock maybe. rocket launcher or the laser beam, like one of the two boom cannons. That was definitely possible. That's really annoying. At least I only used the stunner, which is... I think I'm not even going to use all of them anyway, no matter what I'm going to do. Even that was close. Maybe add one Scorcher. Distract the shock launchers. I think that could be an idea. I think the bombardiers didn't took any damage so far. We'll drop the medic and Scorcher now. One artillery, take out the rocket launcher with the critters, hopefully. One energy drink. It almost got taken out there. Maybe another rocket chopper stage. I think so. I guess that would work. I mean, I would need like at least 10 attacks or so. At 300 then. I wanted to change the rocket choppers. Got distracted. But like, is really every base possible to attack like this? Like, especially if you use armor. I mean, the bases where the shield has a lot of HP. Like, you just run out of time. Don't want to throw that shock, but I have to. Good arrow should clear enough. Like, I don't know if that is really worth it. I mean, you would use like one vitamin, one Shockinier. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I will see when I get to higher stages what I'm going to do. I feel like it just will depend on the stage. I mean, it doesn't make sense to really think about that right now. I just have to continue with the stages right now. Let's focus on this stage. Because this one is also not the nicest base. I feel like I should also try the volcano or the tropical Dr. G at some point again. I feel like the last weeks or month I just farmed to the points. Yeah, I mean, Scorchers might work, yes. With Kovan, probably. I think let's try Scorchers. I could try Laser Rangers with armor, but I feel like against this many rocket launchers it's not gonna work. I think I'm also only going to use one boat of max. I mean, you can't really complete a lot of stages at this point. And I think it also needs good tribes. Like a lot of the times, or a few times I tried, I was really close, even with 1 or 2 GB statues. But to really beat some bases, I would have needed 3 or 4 GB to use Zukas. Okay, let's try this. Oh, I think it's... I think like troops are 1,500 if I remember correct. I mean, I just got them from the boom pass, but I think I'm already running out of camo tickets now, since I spent them also on the mystical monument. I can only land 2 Scorchers. The only 2 boats that I'm missing. More GB. I think one is gonna get dropped on the right side. I think I'm gonna drop him. I'll have to try to get Kawan there. These looks like the rocket launchers are not attacking him. I lost 2 Scorchers, so that's gonna be 1-2 second wins. I need 1 corridor. Can't get stuck in the shock mines. if I get one flare, one shot to go here, I can go back to the other shields. Shield, please. I think the shield is gone now. Don't want to throw one smoke. There the core. $12 seconds left. That was super close. But the scorchers worked. Add one medic. Like what I'm gonna do in this base. Like if it's like looks like this can be difficult, I think. I'm just gonna take out the shields and then regroup and go from up here and attack the core from there. Yeah, a lot of boom cannons.
You ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown, but we both know how to swim. No,
It doesn't look bad for laser ranger.
let's take it slow.
I'm just a bit scared to use them.
Go, I go too, and if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you.
I think the last times I tried the laser ranger, it ended up to lose. Like, only these rocket launchers are attack or just take out the troops. I think I would still have to use armor. And I guess I can add one proto troop. I feel like I could add either a critter cannon or add like a critter or turret engineer. Or I'm gonna use 30 Kriller cannons. I mean, it could be possible, especially if I would use Kriller cannons with the Shockinier and Vitamin. Maybe further engineer and clone rifle. Or bombardier. I mean, if I'm using clone rifle, I don't need even more distraction. I think it should be fine with our proto troops, actually. I mean, I'm gonna use armor. And the last times I didn't use armor when I attacked the base, and just realized I forgot to change the engraving.
This is the future.
No armor. Yeah, I just changed it. I think I forgot to change it back at the last stage. When was that even? Yeah, this one. One smoke to protect the troops in the beginning. There are no medics. And how did I lose 3 medics? I think not the best attack so far, but I think hopefully it doesn't matter. To get lava towers and go up here, go out of the boom cannon range. So we're gonna shock the rocket launchers once. Yeah, I mean the mines are only level 21. So 269 damage instead of 521, so like just these last 7 level, they double the damage. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I think a leech, maybe. And rocket chopper. Change the engraving back to leech. Yeah, I mean, there were not even a lot of buildings on that base. Yeah, I could skip half of the base basically. First thing I'm gonna do is take out the boom cannons. Ooh, sharks. Could use rocket chopper, but I'm just gonna play it safe with the mech bombardier. I still have leech. I wondered why the critters had full health. But yeah, for this stage it didn't matter. But now I have to change back to sabotage. I think once this one boom cannon gets taken out, I'm going to regroup. Just clear all the defenses. Have more than enough time. So why not clear from there? I don't think it gives less powder. And I feel like you counted wrong. Like, no offense, but I feel like when I started the stream or when I was in the beginning, I had like in about 100 or more powder. Right now I'm at 181. Yesterday, when I started the crab, I had about 10,020 or so. I boosted the statues twice. And just don't remember how much powder I got from the statues. But I guess at most it could be like 20. So the boost and this powder would cancel, and then I would have gained about 160 powder so far. I mean, it kind of makes sense. 200 stages, and the last stages 2 powder, again 2 powder, 3 powder, 2, 0, 1 powder, 2. Yes, I almost get like 2 powder, 1 to 2 powder per stage. Don't think it gives less. Just the first like 100 stages, it's not that much powder usually, but after that it is a lot. But I think I'm gonna stop at stage 200 for this stream. And I'm probably gonna continue later or tomorrow. Probably without a stream. Just to try and get at least to stage 250, maybe closer to stage 300, and then hopefully finish the remaining attacks on the stream. Yeah, I think I will do that. So almost top 50. And actually I can do operation attack. I could do that. Like, I feel like this rogue would be too easy. There's no shield on the left side, so only the right side. And this hardcore, just a bunch of mortars. I think let's just use a Zuka attack. That's maybe more interesting. Like, it's one thing that the proto troops are there and the offense is way too strong for the operations. Especially because like these are like level 20 machine guns. And on the base the max level is I think 30 or 28. Like, what are these machine guns doing here? They should also be max level. Like, these rocket launchers are usually not in this place, and that's why they are max level. And with, like, I think, yeah, these boom cannons, these machine guns, like all the defenses that are max level are not like the standard layout, I guess. I could farm more, but I'm gonna say that's enough GB. So 2 more smokes, and then I have, I guess, even 5 shocks, or not 5, 4 shocks. And that's all the defenses. 1 critter in the last smoke, so that this mortar is gonna attack the critters and not the Zukas. 3 shocks. I mean, even that the core went down with 3 salvos of the Zukas. Like, what is that? Like, at some point, you can just go to the core, shock like flamethrowers or machine guns, and ignore all the other defenses and take it out with brick. How much health did that thing have? Like 700%, let's say 800. It's not even that it's low building health, just now it is. So yeah, that's it for today's stream. Thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.